North Base Construction, great service from the ground up. Roofing, storm damage, and siding. Call the pros at North Base. A hands-on approach, advice and consulting. Our attention to detail makes the difference. Visit online at northbaseconstruction.com. North Base Construction, great service from the ground up.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the North Face Construction Relegation Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Jack Yeager, alongside Andrew Peterson and Luke Yeager.
Hey. I was just shifting my computer over. I didn't want to send it straight in front of the camera, so I just lifted it.
I saw that.
Yeah, very.
I honestly didn't notice that at all. So,
well, I realized that. So I have the show doc on the side computer. And I realized that when I had it on my left side, when I look at it, I'm just looking completely off screen away from everybody. At least now, if I look at it on my right, it just looks like I'm talking to you guys directly. I can go Brady Bunch with it. Yeah, Jack, you gotta look left. So AP, you're.
I thought I was up.
No, you're far left.
you guys are idiots.
All right. On today's show, we have Jack Vensesh. Maybe.
If you need it.
Isn't it a Jack therapy session part 2?
Oh,
Probably.
yeah. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
I want to psychoanalyze
Jack therapy
Jack.
session.
Luke, you missed a lot of opportunities to get deep into Jack's like family of origin, and you know.
I don't think I truly wanted to know. There's too much there that it's.
I want to know. The people want to know. Okay, we have to get to the bottom of this.
That's true, but I
know.
mean, there's so much stuff that's like within families that if he struggles with it, if he's got issues, I probably have the same issues. We were raised by the same parents.
Sorry. I've been working on that.
That's our family Tourette's.
It makes so much sense.
Fantasy. Football. All right. We got a therapy session in store for you guys today. We also have injuries, schminjury. A lot of injuries this week. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Matchup review, season in review, and playoff review. We might take out season in review.
Yeah, we just did.
I think we're definitely taking out season interview. I tried to delete it before you read it.
We'll do that in a later episode.
Yeah,
We'll have plenty of time to kill in like the off season.
Exactly.
Also, one thing I want to bring up to you, AP, this is kind of off topic, but I was looking today and they have like, you can grade or tier certain lists out of like best quarterbacks, best running backs, best wide receivers, best tight ends. And it's very satisfying.
It's super satisfying. But that's also better than what I thought you were going to bring up. I thought you were going to... It's a little off topic, but AP, you're sisters.
Aimless transition.
Are they single?
Speaking of in-season review, how's your sister doing? Is she still talking about me?
I don't know
You
what to
did
do with
have
my
that
hands.
7th grade romance. That was quite the... Not you, AP, Jack.
I was going to say, no, I was not involved in an incestuous relationship with my sisters, but
Not in 7th grade, at least.
We needed, we needed
was
the
much
context.
disgusting.
All right, let's get into. Do we want to do? Should we start out with a therapy sesh?
Yeah,
Just get it out of the way?
Let's start there. Kind of. Then you're not complaining throughout the episode. We can just get all.
I
the
feel like that's just going to
complaints, all
happen
the pain.
regardless. Yeah,
That's probably
so
true.
let's get like most of it out at the front. So, Jack, tell me about your father.
Yeah.
He's white.
So you think.
He's a very tan white man, though.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
We
I
did
didn't get
not
any of
get
that.
no, none of that. We got the full Irish from the Lorch side.
I think the toughest thing about this season was not necessarily this week. I came in with very little hope this week because I knew that I was not. It was even more out of control than what it usually is. Usually you can't control your guys. You're hoping that they put up points. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. This time around, I needed my guys to put up points. I needed the team I was playing against to put up less points than me. And I also needed 2 teams in the league to also put up less points than the median potentially. So I had a lot of variables that were in play that were difficult to control. Totally out of my hands at that point. I think the most irritating week was last week when I played you actually, Acorn Assassins. I was projected.
What can I say?
Yeah.
when you tried to play spoiler and put up all of 26 points.
It would have been so great to have the week I had this week last week with the quarterback. Oh, that would have been awesome.
I think this week you would have beat him, right? If you had played him.
If I had, I still didn't have a quarterback. But I put up, what did I put up? 64 with no quarterback points.
Oh, no, never mind. Jack, you put up way
good,
more
though.
than that this week. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm over 100 now.
97 I have.
97.42. Projected to put up 102.60. Yeah, last week was tough. I don't know. Some of the most disappointing players that I have on my team right now, Marquise Brown killed me. I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen after like week 6 or like around that time. I didn't know how long it was going to carry through because he went like 13, 15, 14, 13. I was like, wow, he's playing really well, but he's also very touchdown dependent. And his quarterback situation was a little shaky at the time. It seemed like he clicked better with Dobbs than he did with with Kyler Murray. But he was super disappointing. And then kind of just diving deeper, Jalen Hurts last week put up 8.8 points. He hadn't done anything near that since week 1, and that was like a 14-point game. Other than that, he's been consistently over like 23 every single game, usually hits 25, maybe 28, can get into the 30s every now and then. So I think just watching that game crumble was tough. But on a high note...
go ahead. No,
I was just going to say on a high note... Okay, I was just going to say on a high note, some of the guys that really were I really like going into next season. CeeDee Lamb is a fantastic player. He dominated for me this season, carried me through a lot of weeks. I also like T. Higgins. T. Higgins looks good. I don't know if he's going to stay in Cincinnati, but he had a great week to finish out the season with me. He gave me hope on Thursdays.
It definitely is a good thing. If he leaves Cincinnati,
yeah. Well, I was kind of implying that if he stays with the Bengals, I don't think I'm going to keep him for the amount of money that I would probably have to pay.
I would
just because it's so uncertain in Cincinnati.
You're down on Higgins, Luke. You've always been negative on Higgins.
I was going to say I'm not down on Higgins. I'm where I've always been on Higgins.
No, you're just
not that good.
He's very boomer bust. Well, I feel like if you could go into next season with Hurts, Lamb, and Higgins, that's a pretty solid start.
Yeah, it's not bad. What did you pay for Higgins?
31. It's right on
That's
the line.
tough.
I know.
Yeah, 35 for Higgins is tough. Unless he's in Kansas City, I don't think I would think about keeping him. And then another guy that's going to be really tough to make a decision on, who was probably my most disappointing player week to week with higher expectations, was Diggs.
But that goes back to a point you made last week, Luke, where I think your process on all those trades was sound, Jack. It just didn't work out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sucks even more, honestly. Yeah.
And honestly, the guys that I was not really banking on to do a whole lot was in that second trade with you.
Yeah.
T. Higgins, Curtis Samuel, and Darnell Henderson almost actually got me into the top 8.
Yeah. Darrell Henderson.
Yeah. Yeah. Darrell Henderson, not Darnell. Darrell Henderson had 11 points. Darnell Henderson.
Not to steal from a different podcast.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with Diggs. It's going to be interesting to see if he can do anything in the last 2 weeks of the season. It'll be interesting if he stays in Buffalo. Thankfully, I won't have to make that decision until probably beginning of the next season, or whenever I have to kind of make moves with him.
We have to select the day after the championship. You didn't know that?
Yeah. Lock it in.
Well, right now, I don't think you keep Diggs. Like, I think the decision is pretty firmly in the no category for me.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But what if he was the one who ended up with the Chiefs?
Okay, that's different. But
right, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, something would have to happen for me to keep Diggs because he's going to be $52. I could also try to trade him. I was talking to Luke about it earlier. We didn't totally agree on like his value, his trade value of what somebody might want to pay.
Let's bring this up. AP. what I wasn't gonna bring it up because we disagreed on it earlier, so I wasn't gonna bring it up. But now that Jack did, AP, what is your gut reaction to what you think he could trade Diggs for in the offseason?
Oh, not a lot. I mean, maybe some people think he's a buy low, and like you could get a. Oh man. So when you said that, I was like, would I trade Addison for him? Like, no way.
Right.
Would I trade a really late first, or like would I trade my 2028 first for Diggs? I wouldn't, but you might be able to get one of those middling teams to do that. So I still think you could get.
That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. Thank you, Andrew. I'm glad you're on the episode.
Jack, that was
2028. No way.
That was 2028.
First round pick. We never solidified what the year was.
When I was thinking about it, I was thinking this year's draft. So
communication's all about vocalizing your thoughts, not keeping them inside.
This is a therapy session after all right?
Sounds like my wife. No,
it's not like she's in therapy school or anything. Yeah,
yeah, I know. I would say that still seems a little high to me, but maybe a 2028 or 2029, because I think the window.
Like, okay, let's say you're Birch. Like, you've got all this extra money. Why not maybe just like, look, I'll see if Diggs has a bounce back, and if it works out, like I already have a dominant team, I can make this thing special.
Here's my thought. Is that I think if you give anything more than a second, you're giving up too much for a guy that if nobody wants him, you get a chance. If you really want that guy, you could bid 60 if nobody's willing to give a first. If someone's willing to give a first, I'm like, yeah, go ahead, take him, do what you want.
You're probably right in that the value between like what you'd pay to get him if you really wanted him and what he would go for being kept is not worth it first.
Right, because the difference is in the offseason, you still have to pay his salary.
52.
If you wait 53, he was drafted for 49. So if
you've been lying about that all season, Jack.
If you wait,
I thought it was 52 until this exact moment.
I did too, honestly.
This is a clear no then, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you wait till after the draft, then a first rounder is fine. But if you sell him before the draft, you pay a first rounder and $53.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But you also guarantee that he's on your team.
Yeah. Do you care about guaranteeing Diggs right now? Would you rather? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's?
I was trying to say to Luke. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say exactly what you were going to finish with. I think is that he's got two more games left.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Unless he does something crazy in the last 2 games of the season and improves. Oh yeah, 3 game, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, because we have 2 weeks left, but he has.
But if I'm you, Jack, and he goes off these last 3 weeks, I'd probably try and leverage him in a trade then.
For sure.
Yeah. And if he doesn't go off, would you keep him for 53?
No.
You'd get rid of him?
I mean, ultimately, you didn't pay that much for him, and like that's already done, so that shouldn't really factor into your decision making going forward. It's like, is he going to be worth 53 next season? Probably not. It's close.
Probably not. No, it's just tough to salvage the first round pick. Losing the first round pick, losing the $7, who cares? But the first round pick is kind of like, that did not pan out, and I do not get that back. That's tough.
But like again, you can't change that, and like it's done.
And the risk was worth it. Like
I think that was a great trade. Like even I would say, I think that was the best trade of the season. Like from a buying perspective, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
I would say Ross getting James Cook to secure his top 8 was pretty impressive as well.
Who would have thought Ross overpaying for Christian Kirk, who's out, and James Cook would get him into
what was the better overpay? Ross's trade for James Cook or Austin's pickup of Kyron Williams for 17?
Kyron Williams.
What an overpay.
Kyron Williams. That was an amazing waiver wire pickup.
He also looks so good. Like I was watching that game, and he just like destroy. I mean, again, it's not like the Commanders are a good defense, but he still just looks. He looks really good.
Yeah, he's tough. Guys, I feel a lot better about myself. Should we move into injury schminjury?
Let's do it.
Well, I don't. Cool. For sure.
You don't feel better about yourself or about Jack?
Both. All right. I'm depressed.
Me too, man. All right, week 14 injuries. Sun City Sleepers lost Marquise Brown, shocker, to a heel injury. He did not play this week. Again, crazy. African Token lost Keaton Mitchell to an ACL.
That one
That
was
sucks.
bad.
Are
That
they
sucks big time. I didn't even see that
I thought
one.
it was a hyperextended knee. Was it like a torn ACL or what is it?
I thought I saw Keaton tore his ACL. Yeah,
Ugh.
let me double check it.
That would really suck.
He
'Cause
definitely
was showing promise.
He definitely hyperextended it. It was bad. Yes. Ravens running back Keaton Mitchell out for season after tearing ACL. And when you tear it this late, he won't be valuable next year either.
Good thing
That
you didn't trade
sucks.
for him.
I know.
Yeah,
I wanted
true.
him. I did.
I
want
wanted him too.
Yeah, it's a bummer. He was looking fun. He was kind of like the Devon Achan of the North.
Yeah.
Not quite that good, but
Not
Close.
quite, but he had the same burst. He could be that good.
yeah. Unicorn
And
Fart
you guys
lost.
ever I was
Oh,
gonna
go
say,
ahead.
have you ever seen that video of it's like an old ESPN Sports Center video of a guy describing, I think it was Tavon Austin, and the reporter like had it planted where he said he had to have a rocket in his pocket. And the guy says that on it live air, and he's like just not liking it at all. He's like, he's got a rocket in his pocket. It's like the most awkward thing ever. He just
I haven't
hates his
seen that.
life. Oh man, that's great. That's Keaton Mitchell, right? He's got a rocket.
He's the pocket rocket.
Pocket.
I think that means something else.
Nope. It just means Keaton Mitchell.
Right. Unicorn Fart lost Jamar Chase to an AC joint and Trevor Lawrence to a concussion.
I mean, he's got Lamar, so I'm not as worried about Lawrence. Aren't the Ravens are playing the Niners this week, right?
I do not know. Let's see. Ravens schedule.
It's more, the Jamar Chase injury really sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
They play the Niners, on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Holy cow. The next game is on wow.
Christmas is only a week away.
That's pretty insane.
Christmas is coming quick this year.
I still have
Like
to get
a
all my
rocket in
Christmas
a
gifts.
pocket. Do you?
Yeah, it's not good.
I got to get a couple more, but I got such a good gift for Dad this year. Do you think he'll listen to this episode?
He doesn't listen to these podcasts, all right?
I doubt it. I doubt he would.
Give us a hint.
You guys want to hear what it is?
Make us guess.
I'll tell you straight up.
Give us hints. No. Let's turn it into a game.
Yeah. Let's play a game.
Okay.
What are we getting for my dad's Christmas gift? Yeah.
For your white father.
For my white dad's Christmas gift. Yeah.
Who's really tan?
Yeah, but he's just German. I swear I wouldn't lie to you
He's
guys.
racially
Yeah.
ambiguous.
He could be mistaken as a Native American. Yeah.
He did get a scholarship for college for a Native American in the sciences, and he reported back to the people who gave him a scholarship. He's like, "Hey, I'm not Native American, and I'm an art major." And they're like, we already sent you the money. Just keep it."
It's the most
That's so
Jaeger thing
awesome.
to happen ever. Things just work out for you guys, all right? It's stupid.
Yeah, that's why both of us are in the farm system next year.
Yeah,
Farm
right.
system?
The
Everything
farm
works
league,
out.
the
Oh.
relegated league, whatever we
Yeah.
call it. I'm trying things out. I'm just sprinkling it in.
We need to, I feel like
We just
that's
got done
priority
talking about
number
Stephon
one.
Diggs.
The rec
Yeah.
league. I still like the rec league.
I don't like the rec
I like the
league.
rec league.
I don't like
I
you.
like the farm league too.
Well, I already knew that, all right? I'm leaving this call.
I do like the farm league. I like both of those.
Andy, wait.
I think I like the
Okay.
farm league over the rec league,
I
okay,
like
I'm
farm
good
league.
with that.
but I don't. It doesn't have the certain je ne sais quoi we need. All right.
The je ne sais quoi league. Is that?
Now we're on to something.
The menage a trois. The menage.
Menage a
Menage a trois.
The menage oh shoot. I don't know.
Oh,
The menage-
shoot. The Maja, oh shoot.
I'm trying to think of a T word. I got nothing.
I don't either.
Okay,
Okay,
Jack,
back,
this seems like a great
back
time to
the
tell your
gift.
joke.
Yeah. Oh,
Guys, back to the game. All right.
Jack,
How do we do
say
this?
your joke.
Should we do hot and cold?
Just ignore the joke. He just never tells it.
No, the people need to hear this joke.
Andrew, shut up. We got a podcast to host. Now, Jack, what are you getting Dad for
Very
Christmas?
professional.
Do you guys want to play hot and cold, and we'll go back and forth? Whoever gets it first gets a ham Sammy.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm down for that.
All right, Andy, you start.
Is it related to sports?
Cold.
Is it related to music?
Cold.
Okay, we need
Is
a
it-
little bit more narrowing down. This is going to be an hour pod or an hour segment.
Give us a little bit of it. Is it techie?
All right, let's do this. After every round, you guys guess. I'll give you an additional hint.
Okay, go for
All
it.
right.
Your first hint, it's very practical.
Okay.
Is it a tool?
No. We'll do yes and no's because hot and cold isn't working.
Yeah.
It was one round.
I know, I hate it. Luke asked me Lindsey Peterson.
Is it Lindsey Peterson?
Hot.
Nailed it.
We were going yes or no. That's disgusting.
Okay,
All right,
so
Luke, what's your real guess?
It's practical.
It's practical.
Well, I still don't have a solid guess. Does it have to do with the car?
No.
Okay.
Is it
All right.
clothing?
Yeah, no, I'll give you another hint.
Is it clothing?
No.
That's his guess. Give us a hint.
That counts. Its functionality relates to the house.
Did you get him a?
Oh, it's my turn.
No, you guessed. You asked. Is it
Are you
clothing?
kidding? I
It
repeated the same question twice, and that's okay. Cool.
counts. Okay, go for it. Go for it.
No. After you, I insist.
Is it like a keychain? I don't know why
No.
that would be the best gift you ever got him, but
Is it
Mm-mm.
indoors or outdoors?
Indoors. Your next hint. It softens.
It softens. Is it?
The first thing that came to mind was conditioner.
is it-
Your dad
It's
doesn't
not
have enough hair
conditioner.
for conditioner.
It's
This
not
could be both of
conditioner.
you
No, we get it from our mother's side. We both have hair.
That's right.
now.
Is
I have it on my chest too.
No, you don't.
Is it like a bed topper?
I knew that was coming.
For everyone listening,
All right,
Jack
Luke's
just showed
turn,
off his
Luke's turn.
7 chest hairs.
Hell, heck yeah.
Is it
Luke, pull up your
like a
shirt.
mattress topper?
Nope. It is not a mattress topper.
Okay,
Andy?
get really specific here. This has gone on way too long. We've already
This
lost.
is
All
great.
right.
This
We've
is
lost
great
8 of-
podcasting.
We've lost 8 of our 9 listeners.
It
Even
has to do
Connor
with water.
04 is gone. Has to do with
It has to do with water, and AP guesses first. So your clue so far, it's practical.
Is it a-
It's an indoor gift. It softens. Pertains to water.
is it a water softener?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's I'm buying him $50 worth of bag like salt to go into the water softener at the house.
Oh,
No, that's not too bad.
I don't know if I'd call it
He's
a
gonna-
great gift, but it's a very.
If you know-
fine.
No, no.
If
He
you know
called
my
it the
dad,
best-
he's gonna go crazy.
To be
He's
fair,
gonna
he
love
called it
that.
the best gift he's ever gotten my dad. The
Yeah.
bar was low. It was set very, very
So
low.
low, so low. Last year I got him clothes. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yuck. Okay. So
All right, back to
we were
back to
talking
injury.
about Jamar
Schminjury.
Chase injury.
Yeah,
Which is huge
The Jamar
for
Chase-
Unicorn Fart.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
yeah.
It
I mean, does this impact Nate's pick? Do you think of who he takes?
it could. Let's hold off though, because we're going to talk about that in a later segment.
I
But
know.
it-
I'm just teasing
Ooh,
it.
exciting.
It definitely affects the point totals that Unicorn Fart's going to put up because his replacements are not that good.
Let's get into the rest.
He's back-to-back weeks.
He's
Oh,
He's due for a good game.
And Tank Bigsby had a, I don't know why I thought of that, but Tank Bigsby had a negative 2.2 or something like that last week.
He's getting into Craig Reynolds territory, all right?
The Bijan Robinson territory.
True.
Did Bijan have negative this week?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did. Negative 0.2. All right. Next team. Texas Turf Hoppers lost Zach Wilson to a concussion. That one doesn't really matter. God dang it. Big Lake Lumberjacks lost Jaden Reed to a toe injury and Will Levis to an ankle. Those will not matter. Big Lake Lumberjacks did secure top 8, but they won't be in the playoffs. Andover Avalanche lost Zach Moss to his shoulder injury. He also did not make the playoffs. Rob Aries lost Hunter Henry to a knee injury. He will not make playoffs. Great North Number Punchers lost Michael Pittman to a pretty bad concussion, and that will affect him for playoffs.
Yeah. And if you guys saw, I'm surprised it was only a concussion and not like broken back and leg displacement.
Does this Pittman injury...
Yeah. Yeah. Well, his legs injury... are no longer below his body. They're now just mounted on top of his shoulders. He's got forearms.
He's a freak. Think about his catch radius, though. All right.
He looks like General. Who's that character from Star Wars who had like the 4 arms and would turn?
Oh, Grievous, not Grievous.
General Grievous. Is that?
That sounds right.
Oh yeah, General Grievous. Yeah. Would his wingspan be 2 feet?
Skywalker.
General Kenobi.
That's what
General Kenobi.
We need to add that to our repertoire of impressions, all right?
What are you talking about? Add? It's
General
there.
Kenobi.
Well, we need to add
General Kenobi, what do you see up there in that window there?
Yeah,
it's a wheelchair, General Kenobi.
I see guys.
That's so dumb.
This is such a bad podcast.
Right back to it. Michael Pittman.
Jimmy Stewart and It's a Wonderful Life last night.
So good.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's a great movie. No, it's a great.
It is a great film. Oh, Mary.
No, you want the moon, Mary? Just throw a lasso over there.
No, I'll pull it down for you, say. All right, Great North Number Punchers. Michael Pittman being out. Does that affect your projections for him taking home the trophy?
Who does he? I mean, was Godwin on his bench this week?
I would say no, it doesn't. He had Brian Robinson on his bench who was out, but he might be back. He had Godwin on his bench.
He's got Beckham. I mean, he could also flex. Let's see.
He could, yeah. I would say it doesn't. I think he's still the best team, even without Pittman.
I think he just throws in Godwin.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Pittman's been great. It's going to lower his chances for sure, but
if he plays an inferior team like Unicorn Fart, I mean, he's got it in the bag, right?
Wow. We'll guarantee the win right here.
100% championship guarantee. All right?
Locked and loaded.
Those were our injury schminjuries. We are going to get up into matchup review. Quick refresher of what was on the line heading into the final week of the season. The Avalanche needed to go 2-0 in either the Long Necks or the Turf Hoppers to go 0-2 in order to force a points for tiebreaker for a playoff spot. Sleepers needed to go 2-0 and the Lumberjacks to go 1-1 in order to force a points for tiebreaker to avoid relegation.
That happened,
Avalanche
Jack?
did not. No, it didn't, you big dumb idiot. No, Sleepers didn't make it. Avalanche didn't make it. Turf Hoppers went probably 2-0 this week. Long Necks went 2-0 this week. Lumberjacks went 2-0 this week. So nothing interesting. No Cinderella stories. No underdog Rudy-esque finales. Pretty boring. And this is our announcement that we're ending the podcast because of it. So
Jack's become a nihilist. All right, God is dead. Love is a lie. All movies are sequels. Bees are dying. Okay.
The birds are robots. Yep,
Birds
I'm
are
getting into
real.
all of it right now. Yeah.
None of this
JFK
is
wasn't
real.
a real person.
Who wasn't a real person?
JFK.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
Wow.
I haven't either.
You're not a true nihilist then.
Yeah, true.
Show up
Real
to the
nihilists
meetings.
make up their own conspiracy theories.
I'm a Nazi, not a nihilist. All right.
Yeah, true. Yeah. That's his Tinder bio, ladies.
Yep.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed I haven't been more successful. All right.
All right,
loves
playoff
musicals, doesn't
preview.
get the ladies.
True. A Nazi
Big Sound of
loving
Music fan.
a musical loving Nazi
I was
can't
really
find
on
love
Team
in the
Rolf.
big city.
Oh my
He
god.
What a
loves musical.
what a log line for a movie though.
What?
Hopeless musical enthusiast Nazi can't find love in the big city.
Taika
That sounds like a Rick
Waititi
and
hit up
Morty skit.
Andrew Peterson.
For real.
Ebert
All
Braun,
right,
where
getting
you
into
at?
playoff preview. The 4 teams that made the league's first playoffs. The Number Punchers at the number 1 seed. The Texas Turf Hoppers at the number 2 seed. The Unicorn Fart at the number 3 seed. And the Lake City Long Necks at the number 4 seed. The only way that this could change is if I beat Austin. There is... How much time's left in this game? It's over. So that is the standings.
Just like my life.
Yeah, for real. The number 1 seed gets to select which team they play in week 1. The Number Punchers official selection will be revealed on Thursday's episode. But who do you guys think the Number Punchers should select? I know we've kind of talked a little bit about brotherly rivalry. Cole never being able to beat Nate. It seems like, yeah, that should be the pick. But now you have Jamar Chase out for the Unicorn Fart. Is that the only injury out of the playoff teams other than Number Punchers? Because that doesn't really apply.
Well, no, I mean Turf Hoppers lost Zach Wilson. Come on.
Oh my
Don't
gosh,
you
I totally
remember we
forgot.
got very animated, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. I think if
the pick
I'm
is
Number Punchers, I'm
basically-
definitely looking at
If
Unicorn
I'm
Fart now.
picking, I'm talking, Jack.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Andy.
go ahead. No, I insist.
You
Now we'll
passive
just-
nihilist, you.
Yeah, no. All right.
Yeah, no. No, what are you thinking, AP?
I think the pick is just not turf hoppers. I can justify either Unicorn Fart or the Long Necks. I still think I'm probably picking Long Necks here. I think he's shown a lower floor and not as high of a ceiling as Unicorn Fart, even though Unicorn Fart does have Jamar Chase being injured now.
AKA a worse team. Lower
Oh,
floor, not as high of a ceiling. Just all around worse.
Yeah, I'd pick Long Necks.
Okay, but take into account that he has a chance of an all Birch final.
An
Mm.
all Birch final.
An all Birch final. If
I like that.
If
I
there's
like
a
that.
tiebreaker, like if they're both options, would you lean towards picking Unicorn Fart just so you have a chance to play your brother in the championship?
I think you pick your brother now so you know for sure you get to play him at least once.
I don't know.
That's a good point, Andy, actually, because if you pick Unicorn Fart and then Cole goes up against Texas Turf Hoppers, like we just said, Turf Hoppers are probably winning that game.
That's true. You pick Cole now. You pick the Long Necks now. You guarantee a Birch in the final.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
You don't
that's true.
guarantee it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
my
because
bad,
if
my
you
bad.
play
Yeah.
Cole, they're both
Well, I'm
Birches, Andy.
thinking-
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I didn't go to math school. All right, I don't know these things.
That's actually science. That has nothing to do with math.
That's science?
Yeah, biology.
Oh yeah. I was thinking. Never mind. I won't try and justify my stupid answer. I think that though maybe the Galaxy Brain thing to do would be to pick Unicorn Fart in the hopes that you're playing the worst team and that Long Necks could upset Turf Hoppers in the semis.
Interesting. I think that might be the move because I think going into this week, Unicorn Fart is probably, I don't know. I haven't looked at projections, but I would assume that Unicorn Fart probably is projected lowest out of all the teams. I would think that Unicorn Fart has a decent chance to flop this week because of not having Jamar Chase. I think I would take Unicorn Fart and hope that Long Necks beat Turf Hoppers so that you go into the championship playing, like Andy said, potentially the worst team in the top 4.
Thing is, I mean, okay, looking at Connor's, Connor really doesn't have a great replacement for Chase. I think I might be switching and going with Unicorn Fart.
That's probably my answer.
He still has AJ Brown. Let's see what
Lamar.
else is what else
Who
is
does Lamar play this week? Did you say
Lamar's
against the
got
49ers?
49ers? That's tough.
I think I'm taking Unicorn Fart.
Oh, Adams plays the Chiefs. Let's see.
I mean, just looking at it though. Okay, so you take Jamar Chase out. His top players are still. He still has Lamar, Devontae, AJ Brown,
That's
Pollard,
pretty much it.
Ford. I mean, yeah, Pollard and Ford haven't put up good games, but let's see, in the last couple weeks, this was the first time Pollard hit single digits. So he had been in double digits for the last 4 weeks before this week.
Mm-hmm. And playing the Dolphins, that could be a shootout for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But
Ford has hit before this week, 5 of his previous 6 weeks, he was in double digits. I mean, that team is still better than the Long Necks.
Oh no, man!
Is
Jefferson back now?
I guess maybe it is different with Jefferson back.
Jefferson is back.
Actually, I take it back.
Oh, actually, maybe not.
I take Cole. I think it's pretty obvious.
That's
Cole's starting. He's got. I mean, look at his RB2 is Jalen Warren. He's got Zay Jones. He's starting Zay Jones and Jonathan Mingo this week.
That feels off. Like I'm sure he did it, but
will he get Isaiah Pacheco back though?
Oh, good point.
Oh, that's what it was. I was gonna say there's no way that those were like because when I played him week 14, he had Zay Jones in, and that was a replacement
for Pacheco. His shoulder, he was still out. So if Pacheco's back,
and Watson's out,
back, that changes things. Yep, Watson, he won't be back.
I'd still, even if Pacheco's in, I'm probably taking Long Necks.
The thing that scared me about the Long Necks, though, Rashad White is the man. Justin Jefferson is due for a big game if he's healthy. Puka Nacua had a bad game this week, but he's been a scary player to go up against.
Purdy goes against the Ravens.
His matchups are pretty good though. Outside of Purdy, Puka isn't a good one. He plays New Orleans, but then Jefferson plays Detroit. Rashad White, Jacksonville. Jalen Warren, Cincinnati. Dalton Kincaid plays the Chargers. Zay Jones plays.
Just came off of did Dalton Kincaid get injured this week? Because he had a goose egg.
No, he just goosed.
Oh, did he really goose? 2 targets, no catches.
They never passed. I don't think
Josh Allen completed like 9 passes.
He only had like 90 something passing yards, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see he still got the game ball?
Freaking Cook. Did he
Josh
really?
Allen?
Yeah, in the locker room. They gave Josh Allen the game ball, and then James Cook puts up 170 just for like the game. Usually coaches will give out the game ball to the most important player on the team.
They didn't give it to James
I know.
Cook.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why did Josh Allen get it?
What a terrorist. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, it's insane.
All right, do you guys want to look back at our original power rankings to start the season?
Well, so what was the consensus there?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's land on a decision. Jack, who are you? If you're Nate, you're the number punchers. Who are you taking?
If I'm Nate, if I'm in a situation where all I care about is winning the games, not the theatrical oomph of it all, I think I'm taking Lake City Long Necks first round and hoping that the Unicorn Fart upsets Turf Hoppers and stays unhealthy going into the championship.
AP?
I'm the same. I think you take nothing is guaranteed. You try and get a win this week. You've had the best team all season. If you have to play Turf Hoppers next week, it is what it is.
Okay, I think, which is funny because that's where I started, and then you were saying the other side. I think your argument actually changed my mind. I think if you're playing, I know it was a good one.
Change my own, but I changed yours. All right.
Well, it actually did change your mind. You made an argument and then you flipped sides. So
I did.
You did.
So who are you starting with, Luke? You're starting with Unicorn fart?
I would pick Unicorn Fart because you brought up the point that in order to win a championship, you still have to win 2 games.
Hmm.
If you pick Unicorn Fart, you guarantee. Oh no, never mind.
No, because you still could play the turf hoppers,
You could still
which you probably would.
Perfect,
Long-
a
long
perfect,
necks. long
a
necks it has
perfect
to be.
like pick for Nate would be pick Unicorn Fart, win. Long necks upsets turf hoppers, and then it's an all birch final where you're playing the weakest team.
That's just
Yeah.
way too much to happen. You got to go long necks. I mean,
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
A pathetic
Thursday,
excuse of a franchise lucked out all year, lowest points for in the points against in the league.
did he have
Doesn't
less than
deserve-
African Token?
I don't know. Let's see.
I thought African Token was the lowest.
Points against Lynette had 1,074. Token had 1,078.
Oh wow,
That's
is
wild.
that is crazy. And you know what's really weird about it? Those are probably the
crazy.
2 most injured teams on the season. So they
Turf
got
Hoppers at one point was probably the most injured team.
well, and Turf Hoppers was brutal, but the Long Necks didn't they have quite a few injuries? Because they had
For sure. Well, they had really significant injuries.
Yeah, for sure. And then African Token had massive injuries. If either of them had massive points against, I mean, well, African Token got relegated anyways, but the Turf Hoppers that just goes to show they could have been last so easily. I don't know how they got so lucky. But Long Necks could have easily been in that same spot if they had just gotten, I don't know, 12. Or like you, if they had 1,300 points scored against them, they'd probably be a relegated team.
Well, I'm looking at long necks like Rawberries outscored them, Slumlord outscored them.
Slumlord.
Crazy to see.
Yeah.
Crazy to see that Lumberjacks put up more points this season than the Andover Avalanche.
That's wild. But also Avalanche was super injured at the end.
Oh, Avalanche finished 7th. Slumlord moved up to 6th, and Rawberries 5th. Avalanche dropped all the way down to 7th after this week.
Ouch.
Wow.
I know, good for them, right? Or whoever has their draft pick.
Where did
Where would
Lumberjacks
that
finish?
draft pick have gone?
Let's take a look quick. They might even still have their own for
I
this
thought they
year.
had it.
Andover Avalanche, they still have their first round picks, actually. They didn't trade any first rounders this year. Never mind. Yeah, so good for him. If you're gonna miss the playoffs, drop lower.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ross is in the best spot. Yeah. Gets the highest pick. This was intentional.
Does Ross I don't think Ross has his first round pick. Does he?
Oh,
No,
yeah, never mind.
he traded that. Ross sent he sent that for Christian Kirk and James Cook.
Do I have McKenzie's first round pick this year?
You might.
Or was it next year?
No, you have next year's. He still has his for this year. Yep.
That Howell trade. That honestly, Sam Howell, I was thinking about that was such an awesome trade.
Sam Howell was your guy this year. Everything went right for you with your Sam Howell.
Really got me to 4th worst in the league. You know, it's what it really paid off for me.
He did. It's one of the few times that fantasy imitates real life.
Oh yeah.
He's been great, but the team still finishes 4th to last.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you guys want to take a quick break?
No, we don't need to.
Oh, we don't need to now?
No, we don't. These cameras run, baby. We're recording on Zoom. I know. Right. No, we can just keep going.
Take your shirt off, Jack. Let me see those chest hairs.
Yeah, right. You think you get the second one for free too?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Should we look back at our original power rankings?
I was gonna say let's play a game here. Okay, so I compiled.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. Second time we quoted footballers.
Isn't that that's from Saw?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but they took it from Saw. They've made it their own.
You're right. Like a 9-movie franchise, they made it their own. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, hey, we stole that first.
Let's be honest. When we think Ocean's 11, we think George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon. We don't think the Rat Pack from the 1960s. They made it their own.
That's true.
Wait,
Yep,
I didn't
that's
even
true.
realize Ocean's 11 was a remake.
Ocean's 11's a remake.
Wow.
I know, pretty crazy.
Wow.
Okay,
All right, let's play a game.
let's play a game. So I went through and I compiled where our power rankings were, what Yahoo's power rankings were at the start of the year, and compared it to where everybody finished. So let's start with the 4 teams that made the playoffs, kind of see how it goes timing wise. Number 4, long necks. I'll ask you guys, you both make your pick of where we rated them to start the year.
So the average of all of our rankings?
The average of all of our rankings. Closest to gets a point. If there's a tiebreaker, we'll have you guess what Yahoo's power ranking was.
You want to start, Jack, or you want me to start?
I can start. I'm gonna say we ranked the long necks 5th.
I think for some reason, like 12th is coming to mind.
Okay. So Jack, you say 5th. Andy,
Yep.
you say 12th.
Yep.
Our power rankings for the long necks was 3rd.
What?
Oh wow.
Yep. Jack, you rated them 5th overall. Andy, you rated them 2nd overall. I rated them 9th.
Good Lord, we don't know what we're talking about, all right?
I know.
We're actually kind of all over it.
We were
2nd and 5th.
That's pretty good. That's really
I think
good.
I'm getting long necks and number punchers screwed up. I think like Nate for some reason was 11 or 12.
Well, just wait for that. We do
Yeah.
long neck, or the number punchers are coming up. In 3rd was Unicorn Fart. Turf Hoppers jumped him this week by going 2-0 and outscoring him. And Unicorn Fart went 0-2. So Unicorn Fart finished 3rd. Where did we have them ranked? AP this time.
AP, you start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was long necks ranked 3rd?
Yep.
I think Unicorn Fart would have been 2nd then.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say 2nd too.
7th.
Oh.
Who screwed
Wow,
that? I ranked him like number 1 or 2, I think.
You did. You rated them number 1. Jack and I both rated them 7th. Yahoo projected that they would finish 3rd at the start of the season. Yeah. Oh, back to long necks. Yahoo thought they would finish 6th.
What did I rank long necks at?
You ranked long necks at 2nd.
Oh.
So you've done pretty good. I mean, you projected both top 4 teams within the top 4.
I can't play for myself, but I can project other leagues. All right, this is good.
It's true. Turf Hoppers finished 2nd in the league. Where did we have them ranked to start the year?
I'm gonna say they had a lot of additions this year, or at least Kyron Williams. I'm gonna say we put the Turf Hoppers at 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 5th.
Our ranking was 5th.
Hot
Wow.
dog.
Yeah. Okay. So just to backtrack, Jack got the first one right.
Yep.
Who got the second one right?
We tied. We both said second.
Oh, well, I didn't do the tiebreaker for that one. Oh, that's a tie. Oh, well. Okay. So you're tied going into the last one because Andy has a win, Jack has a win, and you tied. Well,
I would have got the tiebreaker though.
No, you would have had to guess what Yahoo was.
But we both. Yeah, never mind. I was wrong there.
I screwed that one up. So we're just giving you a tie. So now it all comes down to the number punchers. It actually works out better. Okay. Number punchers finished. Number punchers finished first. Andy, where did we rank the number punchers? Pew 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 pew.
I think 12th.
Jack.
I'm gonna say 15th, right in front of the token.
Ooh, you could have said any other number. Well, not any other, but we had them ranked 14th.
I'm closer.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He said 12th.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah, no, you were good.
Oh, guess it ends in a tie.
I'm so sorry. I was looking at my ranking when I said that. So, Jack, you ranked them 11th, Andy 12th, and I ranked them 13th.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were so wrong
Wait,
on that one.
okay, if they were ranked, it's the average of the Yahoo ranking too, right?
No, Yahoo had nothing to
Nope.
do with it. It was just the fact that other teams had like one of us had an outlier.
Oh, okay.
So
What did Yahoo rank them?
Yahoo ranked number punchers number 1 going into the year.
What?
Yahoo's been pretty impressive on this. All right.
They
Holy
projected.
cow!
Get this. They projected they wouldn't lose a matchup, which they never did. Oh no, wait, they lost 2. They never lost to the median. That's what
Oh
it was.
yeah.
I just remember looking
Holy
at Nate's
cow.
team and thinking that, like, other than McCaffrey, there wasn't a whole lot going on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he rated himself like 13th, 14th.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He didn't think he was good either. I know. That is.
I think I ranked
crazy.
myself. I think, what did I rank myself? Like,
I think
I
I gave
think I was
myself
probably-
6th. I think you said
I think-
13th or
I
something.
think I was 9th.
Okay, we're yeah. Let's keep going. Why not? This is kind of fun. Okay.
But I already won, right? I already won. The game's over. I won.
Yes,
already,
Jack, you already won. You've made that clear.
you already won. If people want to keep listening, go ahead. If you want to tune out now, the show's pretty much over. That was what we were meant to cover. We're just gonna keep rambling.
You guys should guess what the second gift I got my dad for Christmas was.
To be fair, that's when we lost people. That's when it was all over.
We lost him 7 minutes in.
Oh my god.
Ah, that's funny.
Okay, so the Raw Berries finished 5th. Where do you think we projected the Raw Berries?
14th.
I would say like 14th. Yeah, I was gonna say 14th.
16th. We had the Raw Berries dead last. I'm surprised you guys don't remember that one. We were
thought it was
dogging on
Token.
the Raw Berries. No,
Yeah, I thought it was Token.
Token was 15th.
Wow.
I thought you said.
Heinrichs
Oh
was
yeah.
14th.
No, number
Uh,
punchers.
No, Number Punchers was 14th.
Oh, sorry. Number punchers. Then it was like probably Bourbon Barrels Heinrichs.
Or which order are you going? I already gave you the teams below
13,
them.
12.
Were you going up?
No,
I
down.
don't even know. I'm so lost right now.
Okay. So
Next
yeah,
team. Next team.
we had them at 16. Slumlord finished 6th. Where did we have them projected?
I thought we had
One.
him first. Yeah.
We did. We had Slumlord
Yeah.
number 1. Jack and I both put him 1. Andy, you put him 3rd. Yahoo said they would finish 12th.
Wow.
Wow.
I know. No, in 7th, the Avalanche. Where did we have them projected?
What are the numbers we've already said?
You just got to remember
16,
it.
15, 14. We've said 5, 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to say Avalanche is 4.
I think I ranked them worse. I think
you did.
I
Jack.
think you guys ranked. I think you guys ranked him well, and I ranked him bad, so he finished like 8th or 7th.
Actually, I take
somewhere
it
in that
back. I'm
realm.
going to say 6.
Good memory, Jack. So we had them 9th, but Andy and I had him at 4. Andy had him at 5. Jack, you put him at 16.
Yep.
And then you
Yeah,
were
'cause-
like their biggest fan midway through the season.
I was. Yeah.
Jack lives in a moment, Luke. All right.
He does. He would
Was
say
I
they're
close?
7th
No,
right
I
now. He would firmly in the promotion league. Okay,
Yeah.
8th this year was the Lumberjacks. Where did we have them projected at the start of the year?
12th, 11th, 11th.
I was going to say 11th.
Yahoo had them projected at 8th, spot on. We had them at 12.
Hmm.
Yep. I was the highest on the Lumberjacks. I had them projected at 8th. Andy, you had them at 10th, and Jack 14th.
I
All
think
right.
if they didn't make any of their in-season moves, I think they would have finished in that area.
Yeah,
I
tough
think
to
if
say
they
'cause
didn't-
it's basically his whole team. He made a lot of
Yeah.
he made big trades.
Right. I think if he
And
didn't
it all-
sell the
you know what
farm
paid off for
to
us?
have
He
this,
made the top
did.
cut.
kind of. I think there is an argument to say that his future is going to be tough to stay in the championship league now, but it did secure his spot. High hats off to him. You know, he did what he had to do to get in there. But at
I mean, but
what
like
cost?
looking at,
Hats off to him, but I think it was a terrible decision. I think he'll regret this forever.
I wish I had the
But
stones to
hats
do
off
it.
to him.
Ah.
Okay,
What do they call that in history? Is it a Pyrrhic victory?
I don't know.
Don't you remember Dan Nelson's class?
I don't know. Is that what you called it in the Nazi Third Reich? A Pyrrhic victory?
The Pyrrhic victory.
Okay, that wrapped up the championship league. Do you guys want to continue down or should we wrap
Why
up
don't we
the
just
show?
guess our teams?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do ours. I think I was ninth.
Sun City Sleepers.
I would guess like 10th for you, Jack.
It was 10th. We had them 10th. Yahoo had them 10th. Jack was pretty high on his team to start the year. AP
I think I
and
said
had
sixth.
we had you both at 11th. Jack, you had yourself at 4th. You thought you were a playoff bound team.
Jack's narcissism really we should have seen it early on, all right?
Yeah, but if you had asked him 4 weeks ago, he thought he was like the worst team in the league. 16. He lives in that
After
moment.
adding Stefan Diggs, the worst team in the league.
Worst team ever.
You guys having fun? You feel good by yourselves?
Oh,
This is fun for you?
Yeah.
I'm not having a good
We
time
got 3
anymore.
relegated teams right here, all right? Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, there's something we
3 relegated teams
I
leading
was-
the podcast.
Total honesty. At the beginning of the season, I thought people were genuinely sleeping on my team. I thought I was going to be nuts. I thought Marquise Brown was going to have a season. I thought James Conner was going to stay healthy, even though everybody
You were
said
really
he
betting
wasn't.
on that dominant Cardinals offense.
Well, they actually, to start out the season, they looked pretty dang good.
Yeah,
They did.
So I was like, wow, I proved everybody wrong. Yeah, losing Mark Andrews, I think genuinely.
what if you'd kept Evan Ingram, you'd be in the playoffs right now.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm
I've
pretty
already-
sure you would.
I've already.
Well, Madison got him a win 1 week as well.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And Evan Ingram actually had a down week the week that Alexander Madison did have an up week. The only thing is, I think I could have played some Ajay Pirine and still won, but I was also way higher on Marvin Mims. I thought he was going to have a breakout game like week 5, and then they were going to start playing him more. I thought he was going to take over the Denver's offense, like for wideouts. I thought Jonnu Smith was going to finish out the season well, but that was later on.
Yeah.
I had a lot of things that I was
kinda
like
lived
really
to the
high
finish,
on.
That girl.
Yeah, she had a good game last week.
Actually, she did have a good game. She had 7.1.
Got tackled at like the 1 yard line too for would have almost
Yeah.
had a touchdown. Okay,
Yeah, on a bomb.
AP, you finished 13th on the season. Where did we have you projected?
It was probably. Have we said 9th or 10th yet?
I don't know.
We said 10.
I'm said
10th.
9. Oh no, wait, no, we didn't.
I'm 10th.
Yeah, Jack was 10.
So you're not 9th then either. I think you're like 11 or 12.
We've said 9th and 10th. We have.
Okay, in that case, I would say 11.
Jack?
I'm going to say 12.
It was 11. I projected him 12. Jack, you had him at 8. And Andy, you had yourself at 7th.
Oh,
You narcissist.
only time I've been confident all season, right? The thing is, I didn't hate my team coming out of the draft.
No, I mean, I didn't love it, I
wasn't-
guess. I put you
I was going to say, you ranked at what, 11th? Yeah, no, it wasn't great, but I loved my wide receivers like Adams, Higgins, Wilson. I mean, it just didn't work out.
That was what it was.
Mhm.
I hated Higgins. I just never have liked him. Okay.
That was a tough situation though. You have Aaron Rodgers go out right away. Garrett Wilson's season kind of gets trashed. Devontae Adams has probably his worst season of all time, and T. Higgins did what he does.
Well, he
usually
got injured
does.
too. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he
he
got
did.
injured.
Oh, yeah, he
Burrow
did.
was injured at the start, and then Burrow got. Yeah, it just didn't work out.
That sucks. That's booty.
Yeah.
All right, and
Yeah,
now
he was
you,
rough.
Luke.
And now me. Where did I finished 16th? If you guys have forgotten, dead last. So
Oh,
let's just say I thought I'd be better, but where did we have me ranked?
Jack,
I bet
go
you.
ahead.
I bet you. I ranked you at like 6th or 5th. I bet you Andy put you.
Wow, you're getting really
Maybe I went
specific for
high.
this last one.
I was gonna say I
trying to-
would
yeah.
think like 13th, Luke. I remember not liking your team.
I'm gonna say we finished. I'm trying to think of which ones are still available. Is it? Yeah, it probably is 13th or 12th. I don't know if we said 12th yet.
Andy, you think 13?
I said 13. Yeah.
We had me ranked number 2.
Oh, what did Yahoo have you ranked?
Yahoo had me ranked 13th.
Dang,
Wow, Yahoo was
we gotta
all
listen to
over
Yahoo
it.
throughout this season. All right, I've been doubting them.
Yahoo really was not bad. They projected quite a few. Now, I think I probably would have been pretty close to spot on Yahoo had we had the whole tanking debacle not happened and things gotten wild, and I just said
True.
screw it. And because I think I probably would have been more like 14th, maybe even 14th, 15th. I don't know. But yeah, Jack, you had me ranked at 3rd. You were really high. AP, you and I both thought we were I was a bubble team, going to be fighting to stay up. Had me at 6th.
I had you at 6th.
Yeah.
God, we are idiots. All right, it's almost like we shouldn't be hosting a podcast. All right,
How many times have we said that?
It's
so many
crazy.
times.
There were times though that we were spot on. So like Bourbon Barrels, AP, you and I, we both had them at 14th. Assassins, I had you at 12th. You finished 13th. Corn Dog, we had them at 8th. Yahoo thought they were the second best team. So there were times
They had a good team. Yeah.
There were times we proved Yahoo wrong.
If Corn Dog hadn't tanked for a non-existent first-round pick, I think they could have finished there. All right.
Oh my gosh. The Eagles lost to Seattle?
What?
Yeah, 17-20.
Who scored the
Wow.
last touchdown for Seattle? Oh, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I'm not even sure. I just saw that they lost.
Is that 3 straight losses for the Eagles?
Yeah,
Drew
I think
Lock
so.
passed to Jackson Smith and Jigba to the right for a 29-yard touchdown to win the game
It's pretty awesome.
Wow.
with 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Jalen Hurts kind of came back down to earth.
What
Two
do you
interceptions.
What did he put up today for
Well, he
points?
still had seven. He still had
still-
like 82 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
He
That's
put up 24 points,
right there.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 interceptions, though. That's tough.
That's crazy.
He's only thrown 19 touchdowns this season.
Yeah, but
How many has he rushed for?
I was gonna say he's got to have like 14
12.
rushing. 12. Okay.
12 rushing, 10 interceptions.
Wow. Pretty crazy. Well, should we wrap up this all over podcast where we talked about
Christmas gifts, General Grievous, a little fantasy football sprinkled in here and there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, just a wee bit.
we talked
Jack
about the
took off
stuff
his
we
shirt.
know. Yeah, Jack took off his shirt. It got real frisky.
Tune in Thursday to see me lose my pants.
We had like 2 YouTube people. Now there's going to be 0 for sure. All right.
Oh, I was going the other way. I thought that was going to take off. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We're going to have
I don't know.
4 or 5 by next week.
We
I think
doubled
our lack of
listeners
sex
just
appeal
by
is
Jack
keeping a
taking
lot
off his
of fantasy football. Yeah.
clothes. Fantasy football puts new meaning to it.
Yeah. Welcome back to the podcast.
See you
Relegators.
later, relegators.
Yeah, and blow him a kiss to end
I
it.
guess we're not on OnlyFans yet. We could add that.
Yeah, our OnlyFans is _ Jack Yeager. It already existed. We just thought he already had fans.
Guys,
Add
we can just use my
relegation.
account.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
All right. Closing out the show. We are Relegation Fantasy Football on Apple Podcast and Spotify. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at The Relegation League. We're also on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Relegation FFL. Fantasy League Home is linked in the show description. We're on Yahoo Sports. Wow. Whoa. My brain just shut off for a sec there.
Jack's too busy thinking about getting naked on Thursday.
yeah. He was planning out.
Link
his
in the
dance
show
routine.
description. Send us your questions on Twitter and TikTok. And follow and subscribe for more content every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll see you later, Relegators.
Guys, we're all together. Come on.
We could have definitely
Okay.
synced it up.
This is
Oh,
going to be so
you don't
bad
think there's
over
gonna be-
Zoom.
All right, ready? Let's do
Yep.
it. We'll see you later.
No. We don't do the whisper
Ra-
thing anymore. We sing it now, Jack.
Oh, yeah. See you
See you
later.
later.
Yeah. I got
This
it. I
is
got it.
already
I
off.
got it.
This is
This is good. This is good.
AP came in about 3 beats too early.
It sounded
right.
too early. It sounded like
All right,
late
all
to
right.
me.
We got this, guys. Let's focus in just for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you later, relegators. I think we actually nailed it.